Retromaniacs. Well, Black Ghost didn't show up yet. Now we've got nothing to do today. Just kidding. We got a fun little easy project to get into. Let's get home and get into it. So, what's the project? Well, you remember the movie Christine. You've got to, if you're my age. If you're my age, I'm turning 45 in December, you got to know what Christine is. Well, if you look back through my videos, one of the first movie cars I got that got me hooked on the 1/18 scale movie cars was the unrestored Christine by Silver Screen Machines with the working headlights. They even put the for sale sign in the window. I was obsessed with it. I still love it. Well, the other car in the movie was a hot car as well, but it doesn't get as much love because it wasn't the star, right? But Dennis Giulders' car, that's Arnie Cunningham's best friend Dennis, he drove a blue Charger with Krager rims and a black vinyl roof. Autoworld did it, knocked it out of the park. Greenlight did a decent job. Maisto didn't do it, but what they did this year with their cheap Costco cars, they're $23 this year, is they made the blue one with the black vinyl roof. I said, wow, that's kind of close. The color's different. I think the year's different. I would have to remove the black stripe. Basically, I removed the black stripe and I put more accurate tires on it, Kragers, because he rocked the old school Kragers. I would have Dennis's car pretty close to it. It would look cool enough to put with Christine. And it would cost me 23 bucks. Now, where do I get tires for this? And can you switch the tires and stuff? Older collectors showed me that the tires from the purple, well, there's a couple different options. Acme, you can order the tires with the raised lettering, just like what Dennis had, with Krager rims. Or, last year, it was the purple Charger for Costco, Maisto. They were 20 bucks last year. Well, I gifted one to Glenn. The tires on the purple one are perfect for this project. Problem is, I gifted Glenn mine. Now, last night, I was poking around a little bit, had a look. I noticed he got a second one. So I talked to him, and he's going to hook me up. I said, even if I take the tires off, I'll put the tires from the blue one back on it, whatever. I'll buy it back from you since he has two. I would never try to buy back a gift, but he has two, right? So, but those tires are perfect for it. So that's going to be step one of the poor man's 1/18 scale Dennis Giulders Charger, is the wheel swap. So let's get the heck in there and get going. Just to show you guys what we're aiming at, there's the actual car from the movie, Dennis Giulders' car from the movie Christine. Shot of the Krager rims. There's Dennis himself. Beautiful car though. And there's how Greenlight did it. That's the smaller scale there. But now the new tires will have the raised lettering on it. It just won't be the same thing. Same wording. But technically this was my first 1/18 scale diecast car. When it was at Costco either last year or the year before, I remember it was $20 back then. They're $23 this year. I had to get one just because of the value of it. Like, it was a great value. I remember seeing the wood grain steering wheel and everything, saying, wow, only 20 bucks for that. And then I remember seeing them all on Marketplace for like 40, 50 bucks. But little did I know, it sat in my display cabinet for a year or two. So I'm thinking it's got to be 2 years since this was at Costco. Maybe you guys could tell me, but I gifted it to my buddy Glenn here. And little did I know I would want the tires off of it. to make a Christine custom. It'll be my first wheel swap and really my first custom car, really, 1 of 18 scale. I put some decals on 1 of 64 scales, but never did a wheel swap on any scale. It's supposed to be pretty easy anyway. That purple color though, not a huge fan of it, but tires are gonna look good on it anyway. So those tires are gonna go on this year's model that I eyeballed as soon as I seen it, because I seen the past year's blue ones, but they didn't have the black vinyl roof like Dennis's. But as soon as I seen this, I said that has potential for a Christine car. Remove the stripe. But then I seen other guys in the 118 Diecast group I'm in doing the wheel swaps. This was not my original idea, by the way. One guy did it with the Acme wheels from Acme Diecast, looked great. And the other guy did it with the Maisto wheels here, and it's supposed to be very easy to do, so we'll get into it. This will be part 1, and part 2 will be removing that bugger on the back, that stripe. So, oh boys. So, proud as I am of my roommate for working so hard at his job. He just picked up a bunch more hours. He's got to get some rest. So I'm downstairs in half of the museum, the half that's not even set up yet. But I don't want to keep him awake. Don't mind the ghetto setup. But this is the one that we're going to take the tires off of. You could see it's perfect. Of course, they couldn't have just put it on the blue Charger and called it a day, right? Because that would be too close. But apparently it's not hard to remove them. As you could see, guys, Maisto has made several of this car. They did it in black. We got a black one somewhere in the pile here that's smoking hot too. I've seen a blue one with a non-vinyl roof, like with a blue roof, but there is no shortage of this casting. But they did a really good job. As you could see, that would be a good General Lee custom with new wheels, and I would pillage a 1 of 18 model kit to do a General Lee to get the front bumper and everything. But let's crack into this, guys. Now we're going to be totally savage about this. The blue one is removed from the base already, thankfully. This one is not. We're cracking into this. Sometimes I keep the plastic from these, but this is the one that I gifted him from a couple years ago, and it's got a couple dings by now because he's had it, I've had it, so not a good one to keep the plastic from. But yeah, if you're ever cracking Maistos and the plastic's mint and you like keeping your boxes mint for the more expensive cars, keep the plastic, because you could use that to refurbish one of your boxes, one of your vintage boxes maybe, that's got destroyed plastic. Now this is the 69 Charger RT, this one here. I think the blue one is a 69 as well. But I thought Dennis's was a 69. I thought it was I thought the blue one we were doing today, somebody said it was a different year, but maybe somebody speak in the comments. By the way, I have a buddy that watches the videos. I'm not going to name a name. He's probably going to watch this video. He can comment on the car, actually, because he was involved in the designing of Autoworld silver screen machines, several of them. He gave me awesome info to give you guys about the General Lee way back when I was, doing the video about mine. He gave me other awesome info as well, but he's on the design team for Silver Screen Machines Autoworld, and he was involved with the Blue Charger. He was involved with several of their cars, but very interesting dude to talk to. Very, very interesting. But if he's watching this video, I know he can answer what year the car was in Christine, because he was involved directly. Like, I think he was the head designer for the Autoworld one. So, comes off the base the same. Usually we take the bands off just because of the rumors about doing damage to paint years down the line, and plastic does do weird stuff when it breaks down, so. But it's got the steering, same as the blue car. Very good quality on these. Like, I can't get over, guys. Like, this was 20 bucks when I got it, okay? The doors just snap open, like the hinges on it. Like, I hate to say it, but that expensive ass Smokey and the Bandit Ertl that I got, as beautiful as it is, it's probably got the worst hood hinges and worst doors out of all of my cars. Like, my other Ertls are all great. Like, in fact, one of the nicest hood hinges is my Ertl Vanishing Point, and the Ertl Bullet kit, the model kit, had the same type of hinge. Very well done. But yeah, these are just very nicely done. Like, even the trunk opens on it. You know what I mean? Like, these are better than a lot of the friggin' high-end ones. Like, might even beat some of the Greenlight stuff, you know? Like, in fact, I would like to line one of these up with a Greenlight. I know it'll beat a lot of the artisan stuff. Oh, they even colored under the hood. So the blue one under the hood is black, if you remember. But this one, they put a bit more detail. Actually, I'll show you guys. Give me a second. But under the hood of the blue one, there's at least the guts, if you know what I mean. The details there. You take a model brush, some model paint, do the battery and stuff. But give me a second here, guys. I'll show you. Guts are there. It could be very easily done, but they're pretty well the identical car from what I see, except for the tires and the engines. But I'll show you. This one has the, is it the 440 Magnum? I think it is. Yeah, this one, the blue one's the 440. I'm not sure what this one's supposed to be. Totally different looking motor in the purple one. Just to show you the difference a year or two makes. I'm going to say this is 2 years ago. This was in Costco. I'm going to say 2 years ago. Because, yeah, I remember I paid, they were $20 back then. Now, the wheels are supposed to come off pretty easy. So I'm going to see, going to hope that nothing gets broken here. I'm hoping they just pop off and pop on like that one dude said in the group that gave me the tips about it. The Acme wheels would fit perfect too, but the Acme wheels, you've got to put some sort of, I can't remember the wording for it, but I don't gotta unscrew that to get the wheels off, do I? Like that, don't they just... you know what? I might have to do some unscrewing. Give me a second here, guys. Okay, I don't know if I did that right, guys, if I'm supposed to pull the wheels off this one-piece axle, but what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to see if I could get the one-piece axle out of the blue one and just swap the whole axle over. Then we'll try to figure out what to do about the front. And if that's the case, this is pretty simple, but look at the difference in the beef of the tires. I don't know if you can notice. Here. It's going to look a lot better. Oof, look at that. Hopefully I don't got to tub out the blue one, but give me a second here, guys. Just using the old phone to show you. Don't mind the quality, but I don't know if I'm doing it right or wrong, but I had to use a little bit more force to get this out. And the spring, one of the springs hit me in the head and went flying. I don't got my sidekick Glenn, so everything's going wrong, but hopefully I'm doing it right. Anyway. We'll see. That spring won't be hard to find. It's got to be somewhere here, but I know there's probably going to be people that watch and say, you could have just popped the tires off, but my first time doing it, I was just too worried about damaging it. The axles look the same, just these have way fatter tires, so I'm going to have to see Let's see, actually. It's a pretty simple. Okay, now which way does it go so it doesn't continuously roll? No way. I think it's working, guys. Are both these rear ends identical? Yeah, they are. I think it's gonna work, guys. Wow. The whole rear end swap. Now the front's not done by screws. Damn it. The front's not gonna be as easy, but we'll see. And which way does this go? Up here. Okay. Yeah, I think the back's gonna turn out. I think. Yeah. That goes like that. That pushes down. Okay, yeah. Ah, there we go. Everything kind of snaps into place. The leaf springs and all that. Okay. But you got to keep them snapped into place while you bolt everything down. That's kind of the trick. Damn it. Damn it. The backs have to go in first, it looks like, and now... Oh, damn it. Damn it, guys. Oh, we might be in trouble here. Giuliano, you're good at this stuff. Come help me, buddy. Look what's happening. I don't got my sidekick. He's crashed. And look what's happening. No more projects without my sidekick. See, it expects us to... Oh, got it. No, we didn't get it. Damn it. Okay, so the backs are in. I shouldn't have done it this way. Okay, I'm not gonna bore you. Give me a second. In case you guys haven't figured out, not bore you guys. Well, basically means it don't embarrass myself in front of you guys, and I'm trying to cover it up. You guys see me fighting to get these wheels back on the purple car and didn't tell me. I don't have my helper Glenn with me, you guys know that. You know what? I'm holding G and Dave responsible because they're not over here helping me. So I'm gonna, yeah, I'll be talking to them. But finally, I got them on the blue car, just the black ones, right? Whole axle, bolt them in. But then I noticed they're cockeyed when I first put them on. And it wouldn't roll right or anything. I said, I bet you I got it backwards. Yep. So yeah, the back is done perfectly. So now I gotta look at the front. Now, and at least I'm gonna know how to do it because Glenn wants me to do the same thing for him. So at least now it's familiar, but the front is gonna be a bit more of a challenge. I think I can do a similar thing by unscrewing those, and that will loosen them at least, but I'm gonna have to have a look. Anyway, I'm not gonna bore you guys, aka embarrass myself. So 1 sec. Yeah, I'm doing it axle for axle, guys. Now, I think I could hook it up to have turning steering even again. It's 2 screws. It was 2 screws on the back to do the whole axle, so I'm gonna try to do the front on this. Now the purple, it kind of snaps apart, like you got to put pressure on it, but the blue just seems to come apart nice. But actually, before I do this, I will show you guys, now that the wheels are off, the difference in the tires, now that you can see them. The ones going on the blue car from the purple car are a lot thicker and way nicer looking. And get this, so I was taking apart the front of the purple and 3 springs flew out of it. It was the 3rd one that I had lost, so I'll be able to put the purple car back together with the skinnier tires, which is awesome. Okay, so hopefully the front on the blue one just falls apart like the back did for it earlier, because like I was saying, the purple, you got to put some pressure on it, but the blue, it just came apart last time. So hopefully it's same thing here. And again, guys, this is my first time doing something like this. I know that the wheels probably could have just popped off easily, but as if I'm going to get it the easiest way my first time. I usually learn the hard way a few times, but just to clarify, it's my first time and I'm no pro. And I know that it's not going to be exactly like the Greenlight Christine. I know the color is a bit off, but I'll be happy with it just to sit it beside Christine. So now the purple one, I had to do some, the front valance kind of snapped up. Doesn't sound good, guys, but nothing's broken. Get those skinny tires out of there. Now I gotta hook up, see that little square here on the axle? That's what hooks up the steering. Make sure the springs didn't fly away, but the steering rod comes through, like when you turn the steering wheel. And it comes through. There it is. Okay, so when I put this in, that'll kind of be my guide, actually help it be a little bit easier. Or so I'll tell myself. Okay, so it'll be this side because of that. Okay, I get it. And now it might be backwards the first time, but like I might have to fix them. Okay, I think I have it backwards, but you know, if I wasn't so tired after work, I would have taken a picture of it beforehand so I could see. That's usually the way I do stuff. Okay, so there is the steering arm. Okay, so get that over the steering, that little knuckle. Come on, spring. Okay, I think I might almost have it. Okay, I'm gonna kill it so I'm not boring you. Be right back. 2 more screws and we're done. Ready to blow a gasket. You have no idea how hard it was hooking up that steering. Jesus. And I bet you this is a deal where I could have just popped the tires off, so I'll be checking into that. Damn, it's probably because I'm tired because I just worked all day. Usually I do this on a fresh brain, but man, 20 minutes. G and Dave, wait till I talk to you guys. Let me deal with this on my own. And now it's missing its front suspension. But at least in all seriousness, when I do Glen's swap, I learned a lot. I'm usually the type of guy that learns from hands-on, and Jesus. Yeah, if I could just pop the tires off, I'm popping the tires off. Back was nice and easy, but not the front. Just happy this thing still has steering. And I'll be able, since I found the other spring, I'll be able to put everything back into the purple one. But tonight it's about the blue one. Seeing if our project would work. And this is phase 1, by the way, just a reminder, it's not done yet. We still have to remove the stripe. Okay, so we got steering. We got steering. Success. But I think it was a lot harder than it had to be. But it's got the raised white lettering. It's not the same as in the Christine movie, but this is actually licensed stuff, Firestone, on these tires, so looks a bit cooler to me. I think I removed that black stripe and we're done. I think, anyway. Let's see what's going on here. Name's George LeBay. Yeah, I think it's got fatter tires with raised white lettering, and it's got the Craigers, the black vinyl roof. Color's a touch off, but I take that stripe off, I've got Dennis Giulders' car, and I think they'll look great together. If I put this in the cabinet, I'll have 4 chargers in it by the time I'm done everything. Don't forget, we got Crazy Mary, Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry coming as well. That's a good one. Yeah, the only thing I did wrong is I wasn't going to fight with the front suspension. Doesn't make much of a difference. Well, it does, because it doesn't have front suspension, but still steers and everything. But it's not like we're going to be playing with this, guys. Like, I'm not taking it outside to play with it. It's for display, right? But those tires look a heck of a lot better. Hey, what do you think? They're going on a better colored car anyway, so even though we're not done yet, guys. Ooh, bash, bash, bash. We knew she fit though, but without the front suspension, it kind of looks cool because it leaves the back raised a little bit. So I don't mind it. That black stripe comes off. I looked in Walmart the other day for the acetone-free nail polish remover. That's what I'm told will take that off because it's supposed to be a tampo. Couldn't find it, so might have to order it. But there you go, an easy swap, an easy way to get the a cheap movie car. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than spending money you don't have if you can't afford one, right? Because I know me, my money's better spent on like a big car like Dirty Mary Crazy Larry, for example. Or even the Black Ghost. That's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully the next video you see will be cracking open the 1/18 scale Greenlight Collectables Black Ghost Challenger. That is going to be the only 1/18 scale car that I own that's not a movie car. So you know it's a cool one. So I cannot wait to open that up. I've heard reports of bad paint. People getting them with bad paint. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that. Hopefully we're not one of the people that got burned with bad paint. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Click the like button so I know what I'm doing is good. And so I keep doing it. And as always, guys, happy hunting.